Right, okay. I think what I now need to do, and it's a curious thing here, if I show you this place, Paris, they're still not taxing it, as somebody pointed out recently. They're on 0 at the moment, but it doesn't matter, they're not even occupied by France anyway, so they're now occupied by the rebels. Still shows war weariness, but I mean, I don't know, it's on a -11 for growth as well, so I really don't know what's happening here. He's got line infantry that are slightly better than mine in some ways, and he's got lots of dragoons, heavy cavalry, so in some ways a rebellion isn't a good thing, because it means now that the French have got additional armies, 1, 2, 3 additional armies that I now need to defeat, and they're probably better armies than they would have been able to recruit before, because they could only have militia before. So anyway, I'm going to bypass them, of course, and I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. I'm going to take out Normandy, mainly because Belgium doesn't need to be defended at all, so I really don't need to worry about Belgium. I don't want Paris, I want the French, or I hope the French are going to fight to get back their own capital. You'd expect that, wouldn't you, really? I would anyway. So let's come over here and take this one. You'll see that I've got lots and lots of money here, so I'm going to siege that one to start with and bring the others over, because like I said, I don't need to have them over there, and support him here. Main reason really for bringing them over is that if anything attacks them afterwards, I've got plenty of support in there. That's the thing. So okay, these. Actually, that spy's in my way, isn't he? I always think it's daft that spies get in your way like that. I don't suppose there's a general in there we can assassinate, is there? Won't even... Oh, it's because we're sieged, isn't it? Fool. Well, look at that. There's nothing at all in there, is there? What's he got there? He's not even recruiting, which is right. He can't afford to, can he? So... and I've got loads of spies around there. Oh, he's got a spy there. Let's get rid of him for a start, shall we? That'll be good. 75% chance. Huh, and I still didn't manage to do it. Right, okay, where's this one over here that's getting in my way? Let's get him doing something. Okay. What are you doing? Come on. 60% chance, not quite as good, but it's still pretty good, isn't it? I think, anyway. Agent detected. God, 60 and 75% chance of hitting him, and we're still not getting him. I shouldn't complain really, should I? Because lots of things are certainly going my way in this game, there's no doubt about it. I'm going to continue going for Normandy, by the way. Send all my troops over here because, like I said, I don't feel threatened in the north, because it's Belgium anyway, but also I'd like to move on and take the other areas around Paris while France continues to fight itself. I'm so surprised really that the French are moving east, and just abandoning their capital. It just doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever, really. Let's just get rid of that and that. But really, these armies here, this one and this one, mainly militia. He's managed to get some artillery out there, hasn't he? And militia in there. So he's got what, 2 armies there, and I've got what, 5 standing. No, I've got 4 standing around there really. So we should easily be able to take him. And there's this one here as well. And I think I've got my single army here, and yes, I have. I don't know. Maybe he's left an assassin somewhere. I don't know. Actually, he can move as well. Don't think I've moved him yet. So where shall we move him? Good sabotage army. No point. What's the point in getting the French to stand still? What I really want to do is get them moving so that we can murder them all. But anyway, let's move towards perhaps Toulouse. Why not? If we can't do anything else. Oh, what I should have done was checked to see if the agent detected was this one here. No, it isn't, is it? Can't see a detected agent. It said detected agent twice, didn't it? So I thought, oh good, I might then be able to sort him out. But anyhow, here's the navy fully replenished again. A decent Spanish navy in there. Don't know how strong it is. This one is Spanish, I believe, yeah. And this one here This one is the Danish one. I don't know how many men he's got in there at all, but he's taking out of there 8,650. I mean, that's a lot, isn't it? Now it is spices, I believe. What is it? Oh no, it's ivory. So, I mean, that's probably more than I'm taking out of mine. So I imagine that is mainly merchant ships, maybe all merchant ships. I'm not too sure, but I would suspect that that is all merchant ships. So it should be quite easy for my navy to take him out of there. It really should. But anyway, Britain now has Madrid, so I fully expect the Spanish obviously to go for Madrid, but go and take him out, but also for this fleet to start doing something. I would expect that to come out of there now. Come on. I would expect that fleet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, to come out of there and start moving towards the British. And I think that means that they're less likely to do anything towards me at all, I would have thought anyway. So, bring my fleet out. And really, I need to be looking at taking these areas around here, perhaps Italy, if he's going to leave me alone. In fact, first thing to do is to bring that around here to Italy to defend these areas around here, just in case anybody starts to get a little bit silly. So, okay. Now, this fleet, I'm undecided yet what I'm going to do with it, quite what I'm going to do with it, but I'm sure I'll make my decision fairly soon. But let's take Normandy first anyway. So, which one is it? This one? That's easily, well and truly of my favour, of course. Got nothing but militia in there and armed citizenry. So I hope to pick up 1 or 2 chevrons as well. I don't know if I will, but we should certainly take this quite easily. There you go, victory. I don't think we lost too many. 423, it's more than I'd like to have lost. It's about 20 from each unit, isn't it, really? So, but 20 from each of these. But I've got 5 armies, so spread over there it's going to be about 5 in each army, isn't it? So each unit, sorry. So really, within 1 turn I would expect to have recovered those losses. So peacefully occupy that, of course. And let's see what we've got in here. Oh yes, of course, he's got that fort in there, hasn't he? So we will repair that. Yeah, I knew we could only get Opelchenia in there. So, and in fact, because that's all I'm ever going to be able to get, I'm going to have a couple in there. Basically because it's a coastal region, we need to sort of defend it, and I don't want to leave an army in there, so I'll just leave a couple of Opelchenia in there, really, that's the thing. And this place, as you can see, is completely, totally now undefended, but of course we can't reach it, because our armies have only just been able to reach as far as Normandy. So he's left that completely exposed. He does have fleets in the ports, of course. This port now is mine, so I'd like to see him out of there, please. I wonder if... no, we'd have to go across the water, wouldn't we, to get to him there. So, I was hoping just to send out some horse and then bring them back again, but I suspect if I send my horse out there to pop him out of there, then he would... yeah, he wouldn't be able to get back, would he? So he'd be a bit exposed, I think, probably around about here somewhere. I don't want to leave just 1 horse unit exposed out there. But anyway, he's not wrecking my port by being in it, because it used to be his. So, oh, we can see what he's got now, can't we? 122 gunner in there, 80 gunner in there. Other than that, just a sloop and, you know, a few frigates or whatever, perhaps. I don't know. But it would be nice to get him out of there so that the British can have a go at him, because he'd be a prime target for the British, wouldn't he, really, though? Might be worth, you know, if I had an Opelchenia in here, I would send him into that port just to man the port and also to kick out the French. Yeah, can't do it anyway, so don't even think about it. So, okay, so that's Paris taken by the rebels, the French coming my way, and we've got Normandy. While I'm thinking about it, I'm going to kick my minister. That's the one for navy. See if I can get something better. Nothing at all. It's got any characteristics? No characteristics. It takes ages to build your ministers back up again, doesn't it? It really does. Will the British be able to hold Madrid? Because I now really want to be taking my army and taking Toulouse. These armies here I expect to take Rennes and also to take Bordeaux. So I expect really within the next 2 turns for all of France then to have fallen and otherwise be just with the rebels. Other than that, it will just be Corsica that's left, of course. And of course, when you look at Corsica, you can't see everything that he's got there, but he'll have other armies there. He's probably got about 4 armies here on Corsica, and they're all just militia. I really don't see any point in attacking it. I might as well just leave it open, because he can't get off the island. He can't do anything about it, really. So it would take him ages to build ships. It takes about 8 turns to build any decent kind of ships. So I don't think he's a concern, really. I think we just take Paris and we start making some money. Which reminds me, how much are we taking in from here? Only 1,000. Not a lot, but we're on a moderate replenishment rate. So okay.